Welcome to our first video on Money with Mak and G. It's a one-off video talking about Black Friday and some of the numbers surrounding it, from air travel, foot traffic, and actual sales numbers. You never know what you're going to get when you have 12-year-old twins in the room. Hello, welcome to Money with Mak and G. This is our first time doing this on a video, and we have Arif that's going to be looking at this. Grant, could you at least give me a hello and welcome to the show?
Hello, welcome to the show. Money with Mak and G, and yes, this is our first time, and I'm going to hand it over to McKenna.
Hello, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We are going.
You ate a whole bunch of candied yams, right?
Yes.
Yes. And what are we going to do?
We are going to talk more about the Black Friday sales, the outcome of what happened with them in 2020, the difference from 2019 to 2020 Black Friday sales, and we're covering all that in this one episode. So.
Yeah, we're just trying to do a test so that Arif, baby, he's giving a little bit of call out to Bangladesh because he helps us out so much. He's going to put this together. We're going to see what we can do with this. We've got a couple notes. We're going to do what's called a free flow. The kids, you guys have computers in front of you?
Yep.
Yes, Dad. And then they're going to go ahead and pick up, and we're going to take a quick look at a couple of different items. Now, first thing, Grant, I want you to tell me just a little bit about your Christmas list. You got a pretty short one. Give it to me.
So I asked for AirPod Pros, from Apple. They're wireless headphones, and they're about this small. And they go in your ears, and they can connect directly to your iPhone.
And they're very expensive.
Yeah, they are that too.
They're very expensive. Yeah, but, I think a Black Friday sale on those things are what someplace we saw them for $235, and they were on sale for $215. But then we saw them at Costco for $199. Is that right?
Yeah. Like that.
So the AirPod Pros are with Apple. But the interesting thing about those is that Apple is actually changing things quite a bit. Right. So I don't know if the camera is still working.
It's still on. It just, remember I told you, it's just not like you can't see yourself. So it just turns off. So it saves power and everything.
Cool. So the thing that we found out from Kobe, and who's Kobe?
Our cousin.
Our cousin. And if you look back, he actually did a podcast with us, right, guys?
Yep.
He did. You guys interviewed him, and that was pretty cool. And Grant, looks like you're blowing your nose a lot.
I'm in a bit of trouble, yeah.
Welcome to the COVID-free zone, but that's not true. But Kobe was telling us an interesting story. Do you guys remember anything about what Kobe was talking, since we're talking about Apple AirPod Pros? We're supposed to be talking about money and investing. Did Kobe think Apple was currently a good buy?
He didn't he buy it early and then he got a lot of money out of it?
Yeah, well, one of Kobe's things is that they're doing a whole new computer architecture. What's architecture? Got any ideas?
Like a whole new build, just everything different and maybe more advanced too.
Well, it will be advanced architecture, but architecture is how you build something. And Apple is actually building a whole new processing system, and they're going to be doing their own chips inside, which are kind of going to be the brains. And what he was saying was that these chips are so cool. Do you remember what he told us? They use less energy. They produce less heat.
Oh,
and they're going to be pretty darn fast. Apple's going to
pretty darn expensive too.
Possibly. But he believes, and he is an absolute IT computer tech guru.
Savvy.
So what do you think that would mean if the computer's using less energy?
Well, you can use it for longer.
Hey, he was talking about how long that Apple thinks their computers will last with this
less battery being burned.
Less battery. So how long do you think the battery can last then?
I don't know. Well, how much is a regular?
A regular battery? I don't know. Six to 8 hours, maybe.
So I'm gonna guess this one will be like a 24.
Well, he was saying they think they can get it to 20 hours.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I was close.
And do you know that annoying little sound that you get in your computer? Do you know what that is?
Yes.
What is it?
The fan.
The fan.
Overheating.
You're gonna need a. Are you going to need a fan if the actual processors put off a lot less heat?
No.
You're not.
Oh.
So Apple's taking those bad boys out too.
Wow.
Apple's taking those bad boys out. They're extending the life of the battery just because those processors are going to use less, and it's a much better structure. So Kobe believes, and we don't recommend stocks, but Kobe believes that this is a long play. What's a long play?
It'll last for a while, and it's like really good stock. Too.
It's going to be very popular. Basically saying that you should possibly think about investing in these because they might blow up and you might make a lot of money.
And he's talking about the long term. That's what a long play is. Instead of short play, maybe a week, a couple months. But he says, if you hold on to it for a year or two, and that's what you're hitting on, sure.
Yeah, it'll be like really popular and like.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean, not that many people might know unless they listen to this.
Exactly.
Or Kobe's advice.
Yeah, that's right. Kobe has some good advice. What about gift cards? Grant, you said you wanted some gift cards, right?
Yes, I did.
And which gift cards were you talking about, bud?
So, for the Nintendo Switch, as everyone knows, I love gaming, and I wanted to get some gift cards to use for my game.
Oh, what are you going to do? You're going to get some skins? You're going to get some extra Hocus Pocus power, some fairy dust, and all that other stuff? What are you going to do?
No, I'm just going to get credits for a new game that actually...
I give you credit all the time. Hey, thanks for taking out the trash. You get credit for
that. Wow. Dang, dang.
Boom. Here all week, baby. So you get these credits, and what do you buy? Jewels or something like that?
They're called credits, and they're like basically kind of like tokens.
Okay.
It's in this game called Rocket League that Kobe actually recommended to me, and it started out not as a big hit, and then it just went through the roof.
Exploded.
Kobe's a pretty interesting cat.
He's like a psychic. He knows everything. I don't know how.
Do you guys remember NVIDIA?
NVIDIA.
Oh,
NVIDIA. He bought, I think, what he was telling me, like $14. Anybody? Do you guys remember what it is now? Stock NVDIA. NVIDIA.
No, I've heard that before.
One of the best boards that you put into running the visuals in a computer. And he was
right now
the
graphics cards, baby.
Yes, I've heard of those.
And the current price of the stock I just looked up, and it says it is around $530. So I mean, if you put in $7 and you got $530,
yeah.
I think he made a bit of money there.
Huge. That is $523.
Him and Q, he bought, I thought Q bought like $7,000 worth, and he sold it, and he had like 50,000. That's why he went to Europe. You guys know that, right?
Wait, that's why?
Yeah, because he said, dude, I got lots of money. I don't have to worry about it. I'm going to go over there and live over there for a while.
This is why you invest.
That's why you invest, baby. So they told me, and I got on board at 147. And it's $525.
That's still pretty.
Now.
That's still good, yeah.
And
it's really good.
But he also thinks that AMD, which is another processor, he bought, I think, somewhere in the $15 range, and now it's like $85. And he said it's just crushing. You guys, isn't that the one that does the Ryzen? Maybe we have to get Kobe on the show. The Ryzen is the one that's super fast.
Yeah, it's like the memory card, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I think they made other stuff too. How much? Not nearly as popular as the memory card.
Yeah, but the Ryzen is crushing like Intel, and Intel's struggling a bit. But we should get him in here because, man, he will talk your ear off, and it is some interesting stuff. But one thing that we do want to talk about, Grant wanted some gift cards. Mac, did you like any gift cards?
Gift cards wise, I'm not a huge gift card person. I like, I don't know. I just can't really shop for myself sometimes because I get like, I just don't want to spend money. It's just like a bad habit, but it's a good one at the same time, but it's like not.
Yeah, I get you.
So I can't really be trusted in spending money. I probably will just stuff the gift card somewhere and not use it because I'll be like.
Because remember our gift card drawer, we have like $600-700 worth of gift cards from.
And we never use them.
Pizza to Dave and Buster's, to the.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Cooper's Hawk. I got 200.
Oh, okay. I've only seen like the one with like Dairy Queen and Arby's.
Oh yeah, the Dairy Queen's ones are like $10 or $15, but we got a couple of $30 ones. We got that 200.
Oh, I give you the Apple gift cards.
Yes,
they were
did.
$3.25.
Yep.
Oh, and I have to say, the thing about gift cards, if you're planning to spend like dinner or something already, you should we recommend buying gift cards first because you might save even a couple of dollars. I mean, it's still good because people will trade those gift cards for like a less expensive price because they don't want to go there. And you can save money, and even $1, $2, I mean, it's still worth it. I
have to say that McAdoo is actually listening to me because there's two. Do you guys remember the websites that I always used to do on? And Mom always thought I was crazy. He's like, "What are you looking at? Are you looking at pictures of what would that be? pretty girls, and I'd be like, no, I'm looking at gift cards, and I was literally addicted to buying cheap gift cards. Do you remember? I could buy a $25 gift card for like $17.
Honey.
Oh no, not Honey. Honey is the discounted that you use on your computer. But remember Raise, our card pool?
No, I don't remember that.
Remember, we went to Chili's.
I kind of remember.
We would go to Chili's.
You bought the gift cards off of Ray's, and you're like, they were so much cheaper, so we went there so much more often.
Be like 25% off, and I'd buy it before we left the house, and it'd be on
we got this like free dessert that one time, I feel like.
Yeah. We did that too. So it's just a great money saving tip, right? You can buy gift cards. You can buy those online. And
You're twisting their mind, guys.
Do the research.
Do the research.
Yes.
No, but seriously, did you guys get any Black Friday like promotions that essentially talked about gift cards?
Yes, we did.
Do you remember Uncle Julio's?
No.
My favorite Mexican place, Southwestern Mexican Uncle Julio's.
Oh, wait.
McKenna barfed there once.
Oh yeah.
That was
So she.
But okay,
You're telling
Uncle
us.
Julio's is really good though. So
But
I'd
Uncle Julio's
recommend it.
good. But remember, we were. What was I talking about? Uncle Julio's. I don't even remember. But you could buy like $100 worth of gift certificates, and then they would give you like a 50% bonus. They'd give you like $50, but you had to use it in the first 3 months of the next year. So you buy it for Christmas. You got to start using it before March of the following year.
Wait, also the thing with your birthday too. They would give you
They would give me points for my birthday.
Yeah.
But the point is that Black Friday, and right around this time, they'll give you a bonus. If you buy cards, they'll give you like a 20 or 50% bonus. And so those are super cool.
Just for Black Friday.
Yeah, just for around holiday times.
50%.
Some of them, you got your computer in front of you.
It doesn't always get that cheap.
Right.
But I mean, some
No, but this is a bonus. You buy 100, it'll give you 50 extra. But remember Costco? We went to Costco, and they've got gift cards there for some
gift
things.
cards. They always have.
Where you pay like $80 and get $100 worth of gift cards. So anyway, I love gift cards. We could talk about gift cards all day. Jeez, man, that just sounds kind of weird, doesn't it?
But a whole episode on gift cards.
But the one thing,
Yeah, it says you get like 50% free.
Amen, brother. See, didn't I tell you that? Okay. So what about Black Friday results, right? We did a podcast about how Black Friday is black because of...
the negative and positive numbers. The positive were the good ones, and they were always written in black. Sorry.
And the negative ones?
Red was like a decrease, and then black was like a big increase.
Well, when it decreased, it means that they lost money.
Or, yeah, they were bleeding money.
Bleeding money. That's why I like to say bleeding. I know it's kind of
And then they also got
scary.
the black thing from, like, somewhere in Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah. Remember the police
crowded.
said it was so crowded. It's like just
yeah.
black. It was just
It was like
It was yucky,
cloudy,
especially
yucky.
during
not
COVID.
yucky, but like
Yeah.
yucky.
No. During COVID, it's probably lightened up. And here's a stat for you guys on the little notes I gave you, is that stores with COVID, right? You got to think about with COVID, not a store with COVID, but a store
Just owns COVID.
during the time of COVID. Do you think they saw more Black Friday traffic, meaning people coming through, or less?
I don't know. It's kind of hard to say because people are really tired of being in their homes and they want to go shopping. But then again, it is a virus and people are some people are in very big danger of that. So I feel like probably be less.
What do you think,
but
G?
people could also be thinking that thing, like, since nobody's going to be there, why not go there? And, like, a lot of people could be going. So
Because when you guys were lower, when you guys were less aged, when you were younger, they would actually have to put people into a line, and they wouldn't let them in. They let only a couple people in line because they let everybody run into the store, and people got killed, getting trampled on. Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
yeah, we saw a
Dang.
video of people, like, running. on
There
Black
has
Friday.
been, I remember
and
at least
like,
one, if not two deaths doing that.
Oh my
Deaths?
god.
Deaths. Like people were pushing so hard they'd fall down, and then people would run on them and crush them. Okay, I'm not trying to get all crazy, but
Anyways,
go ahead.
Can we talk about the Xbox?
We can, but 2 seconds. Because the reason is stores saw a 50% drop in foot traffic. That means actual people coming into their stores. 50% less people than last year.
But wait till Cyber Monday.
No, well, let me give you the other. What do you guys think spending in total, both at stores and online, what do you think happened?
I think online definitely
Went up by a lot.
definitely
Definitely
went
a
up.
lot, like an explosion, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
That, whatever that was.
I was like a.
That was a big explosion. Like, check out your local theater. It's explosive. Boom.
Okay,
Anyway,
enough of advertising.
all right. So 50% drop in foot traffic, but how much spending overall?
Bigger.
Well, you got it in front of you.
Oh.
Black Friday results.
$5.1 billion.
Well,
22% increase.
Oh, dang.
from prior year. I think people are getting bored and just want to spend some money.
Yeah.
Do you think people took
Yeah.
vacations?
No.
No. So they had some money
Maybe.
from there. Do you think they went out as
No.
much? No.
No, definitely not.
Do you think they just overall bought more clothes?
Yes.
Do you think so? I don't think so.
No, people
Online.
buy things
Well,
to cure their anxiety,
maybe.
like from quarantine.
And what did we call that? Remember, we called that like they called that retail
Stress
therapy.
buying.
Stress buying, yeah.
Stress
Retail
buying.
therapy.
Like stress eating, but
Okay.
it's stress buying.
So they were spending. How much money were they spending per minute? So they blew
Per
it up. 22% increase over prior year. They spent. Shattered it by $5.1 billion online, 50% drop in foot traffic. How much were they spending a minute?
$6.3 million.
Man, did you just like pull that out of your head? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good.
Totally.
Yeah, totally. So
just
6.3
that
million is
smart.
what they did. So what are some of the big deals? You guys we were watching NBC. What is NBC telling us? Come on.
They were
it's written
telling
in
us
front
about
if you want.
the PS5 and the Xbox Series X.
Oh, tell me about it, kids. You guys are on this.
So basically, a lot of the consoles are releasing new.
Two of them.
Yeah, two of them. Two of the consoles, two of the big boy consoles, are releasing two new consoles to add on their series, like the Xbox 5 and the.
What? PS5 and Xbox Series X.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's
I
ask the
didn't mean
expert. He's sitting right to my left over here.
I meant.
So, Sony and Microsoft, right?
Okay. I need
Yeah,
to
I
actually
think
look it up, but I know you know.
Sony, yeah.
But who?
Sony.
So did they do pre-sales on that? Because Cobe was telling us about that too. They did
What do you mean
pre-sales.
by, like, for what, the consoles? Or?
Yeah. I mean, what they do is they say, hey, if you want one, you can buy it early, but we're not going to deliver it until a specific date in the future.
like
That's a pre-sale.
pre-purchases. And,
Yeah, pre-purchase, but call it.
I actually don't know.
Well, it's right in front of you, so you need to take a look.
Oh, it is?
But some of the stuff, that we found out
my
is
brain.
that, check this out. This stat came up. There are more mobile phone purchases than we have seen. So out of all the purchases that are online, because you can be on your phone online or on your computer, they're saying of all of the online purchases, almost half of them, I think it was 46 or 47%, were on a mobile phone. Isn't that crazy?
Wait, like just...
People are doing less on their computer going online, and they're doing it on their mobile phone. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, also because of the release of the 11 and 12.
11 and
or mostly
12,
12.
Apple, but
Or...
not everybody has those. They're
the
buying.
Galaxy-
They're just buying more. No, not the phones. Not the phone they're buying.
Or just
When
things
they go to
on?
buy clothes or a bike or a computer, they're doing
Wait,
more.
not on their laptops.
They're doing it more and more on their actual phone, no matter what kind of phone they have.
Wait, so it's just phones, not laptops. Or, I mean,
Just
not
It's about
Phones.
50-50 is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
So people, like, if you're walking down the street, they're buying, anything, clothes, electronics, TVs. They're doing it on their handheld mobile phones. So I thought that was pretty good. They even mentioned Legos was getting crazy.
Yeah. I mean, Legos was always big, but, I didn't expect it would be, that high up.
Dude, isn't that crazy? I mean, you love
I love
some of
Legos,
those,
yeah.
those Star Wars stuff, and
yeah.
you did too. Remember those ones they...
I still
the
love
friend
Legos.
ones or
I just
whatever.
feel like in quarantine, especially, I think people are trying to find something to do at home.
that's not a bad
Because you can
idea.
imagine, I mean, that's what you do at home when you have time. And now we have a lot of time at home.
Also, there were, Barbies, too.
Yes, they had Barbies. They
That
had a lot of
was,
Barbies, which is a little weird, huh?
Yeah, honestly, since I was growing up, I never really thought of Barbies being a big hit anymore. But,
Did you have a
that's
couple
just me.
Barbies? You can tell me, G.
What?
Did you have a couple Barbies?
I may have used them once or twice. But
I actually only think I had I actually don't even think I had one. Wait, did I?
I don't
Yeah, you
know.
had like the Ken and Barbie one, like the
Ken and Barb.
regular one.
But you know what? The other thing they said is that, so Netflix, and this is for the adults more because you guys didn't see it, it's called the Queen's Gambit. And the Queen's Gambit is a chess move, if I understand it correctly.
move.
But the whole
yeah, I've heard of that.
Netflix series
It's a
is
Goblet
called
of
the
Fire.
Queen's Gambit. And you know what they said? Since people saw that series, people got really excited about chess. And what do you think happened to the sale of chess and chess-related items? Like the actual pieces or the chessboard? What do you think happened to that?
Went up a ton.
Wait, just because of a show on Netflix?
But that's what's so crazy. 300%.
300
No way.
This Black Friday
tripled.
Do you guys know Harry Potter, right? Check this out,
Oh,
Mac.
yeah.
You
That's
type
what
this
I said.
in.
I said the Goblet of Fire. They have the huge chess match.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that when Harry Potter came out, what did he have that delivered his mail?
Oh, the owl.
The owl. Do you know what happened
The magic.
with the adoptions of owls after Harry Potter came out?
Why?
Or presents for Christmas of an owl? Hopefully McKenna's going to back me up when she takes a look at this because I'm going to have to type it up if she said. McKenna, did they sell a ton of owls?
I mean, that's kind of cool though, but like
It's cool, but how do you take care of an owl? Do you have it in your
You
bedroom?
don't.
The number of owls that were actually sold or bought for gifts after Harry Potter came out and became popular, like skyrocketed, like multiplied by 10 or something just crazy. Yes, look at it.
I mean, like owls are cute, like cool and cute, but like
So I'm gonna,
that's a lot. That's a lot for
I'm gonna say,
owls.
did people go ahead and buy owls after seeing Harry Potter?
I can't find the exact number, but I found an article saying that Harry Potter was blamed for abandoning owls because they can't take care of them. They've never taken care of owls before, and since they bought them, which is really sad, but like, I mean, it's kind of crazy that
More adoption.
So here's this. Here's a quote in 2012. I don't know exactly where it's coming from, but it says, "There's always been a market for pets for owls for many years. But since Harry Potter came out, the increase probably doubled or tripled overnight."
Overnight.
Overnight, meaning it's like it came and bam. Harry Potter films are blamed for abandoned owls. Right there.
They're
Increase at North Wales Sanctuary. You know what a sanctuary is, right? They take
Yeah, it's
care of
like
them, take them off your hands. But
it's almost like a pound, but
the Harry Potter movie did
Just
that.
like, yeah.
But that's the kind of weird stuff that happens. Now, the PS5 hottest gifts, but here's something, that I wanted to ask you guys. We got Cyber Monday right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And but because the stock market is doing some crazy stuff. Did you see what happened? Come on, you guys are supposed to be my kids, man. You're supposed to think about money. The NASDAQ, which has what? Does it have the old companies or does it have the new tech companies normally?
new tech.
New tech.
I was about to say.
Well, I hope you better. So NASDAQ hit another high, a high. So when you took all of the companies that are in the NASDAQ.
Like, how much did it go? Like up?
Oh, I don't remember, but it was pretty significant.
Oh,
but,
okay.
but the overall idea is, how many cases of COVID is the U.S. seeing?
Like 1
Man, we're going to
million?
you can look at it. How many new cases yesterday? So if you look at that number, it has multiplied by like 5 or 6 times, right? You're in 160,000-ish cases every day. Is that what you're looking at, Mac?
I was looking at the NASDAQ.
Okay,
actually.
let's.
Oh, you are? Okay. But we have 160,000 cases. McKenna,
Wait.
what happens if more people are getting sick?
4,491 yesterday.
4491?
Mhm.
Okay.
If the last high, or like the all-time high, I mean, kind of, was November 14th.
And how much was it then?
8,327.
Oh, whoa. Grant was talking about Indiana cases. So the NASDAQ composite was 12,200. All right.
Okay.
So if you look at it, 12,200. Previous high was 12,056 back in, looks like September. All right.
Okay.
But here's the thing. What does that mean when more people are getting sick? Because if you look at the numbers, they've multiplied by 5 or 6 times a day. So we got about 160,000.
More people are dying.
Well, what a
Sadly.
happy thought. But
Oh, it's
Yes.
so sad.
Kenna!
but
sorry.
we're not talking about
Dad.
that. What we are talking about is, people going to stay at home more now?
Yes.
Are they going to use Zoom?
Yes.
Are they going to use, what's the bike?
Yes.
They're going to use more Amazon.
Yes.
They're going to be doing more Google, more Office
Yes.
365, all that stuff.
It's the new generation
games.
of technology.
More video games. Bam.
Oh, PS5.
Because look, if you got 160,000 people that are getting sick, right? And there are more people going to be staying
It's
home.
basically like an eternal rainy day.
It's like an eternal rainy day.
I've solved it.
That's so sad.
But
That
the
is sad.
NASDAQ has
Rain
tech
isn't always
companies,
sad.
right? The NASDAQ has tech companies,
NASDAQ.
which a lot of those are affected by people getting hit with COVID because they're staying inside and they're playing the rainy days, right? So
Yeah.
when we think about all this, we're thinking, hey, Black Friday results are up. We got Apple with some new stuff going on. We got some really killer things that are happening, mobile, online. We're going to have Cyber Monday and some other cool stuff going. But when we look at all this, what do you want to say?
Oh, I was going to say that there's also some other technology that people bought, like Apple Watches and TV screens.
Yeah, TVs are always seem to be a big one over the holidays. Maybe we
Yeah.
should have waited, but we just needed a TV down in the main room, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've seen a lot of stuff that's happened. We're really happy about what's been going on, and we're going to be back as always, and we're going to have a little Christmas special and a couple of cool things going on. Mac, what's your last comment before we move forward?
Eat more chicken. No, I'm just joking. No. My last comment is stay safe, people. Wear your mask.
Have a good...
Don't get sick. Sorry, I forgot the microphone's not over there. Don't get sick. Don't do stuff like that because you might regret it.
Yeah, be
Distance.
in line. Be in line and order stuff for Cyber Monday if you want to. It'll just...
Social distancing. Only the stuff you need, right? That we're supposed to be talking about money, right?
Don't
Save your money.
don't purchase things you want
don't
unless
buy,
you want to treat yourself.
I mean, you can buy a
fine.
PS5. Just like, I don't know.
if you have the money to.
So when you're signing off, it's supposed to be quick. Like, hey, be
Oh,
safe out there. Take advantage of Cyber Monday. We'll see you next time on Money with Mac and G.
We'll see you next time.
Is that
on
it?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for being
Stay
here.
safe. Thanks
We really
for being
appreciate
here.
it.
And we'll see you next
Have
time
a good Cyber Monday.
on
Bye.
Money with Mac and G.
Bye.
Bye.